turned out to be pretty odd.
Okay, so I was watching The Fox and the Hound 2, which is by far the worst thing Disney's done since Hannah Montana and High School Musical. But anyway, I was watching it on YouTube. I didn't buy it, I'm not crazy or anything. But I've got a few problems about the movie. One, you can't wait decades upon decades of years to do a sequel and then make it an out-of-element piece of crap. I mean, look at this one. It was amazing, it was brilliant, it was one of the best movies Disney has ever done. The second one is nowhere close. Two, and listen closely to this one, Disney, because this isn't the first time you've done it. You can't call it 2 if it's set back in time from the ending of the first one! I mean, at the end of the first one, they were adults and everything was normal, but then Disney said, hey, let's make a crappy sequel and revert them back into kids. Ugh, fantastic. What angers me is that you did the same back-in-time thing in Tarzan 2 and you didn't learn your lesson. I won't say anything more about Tarzan 2 since I haven't seen it yet. Oh well, guess I'll just save it for another Rantings video. Yeah, who am I kidding? To be honest, the only reason I would ever in my life see Tarzan 2 would be, in all honesty, for the Phil Collins songs. I mean, really, are there any good Phil Collins songs on there? Because if so, I might want to see it. Another thing is that you go back in time to when they were kids just to show the most pointless and irrelevant part of Todd and Copper's lives. The story is crap, guys! Come on, Disney, you can do better than... Copper feels like he's good for nothing, so he goes to the fair and joins a group of singing stray dogs who really aren't strays because this hillbilly guy owns them. It just feels out of element throughout the entire movie. I bet the story would have been so much better and a lot more relevant if you would have continued where the first one left off. And don't give me that, oh, you can't continue it crap. Bullshit. I watched the first one again recently, and it's a perfect place for a sequel. You could have continued their separate lives. You could have introduced Todd and Vixie's babies. After all, he is the protagonist, and we all know they made him, like, seconds after the movie ended. Hell, you could have made both Todd and Copper have kids, and the kids become friends, but they shouldn't, and Todd and Copper start arguing about their kids' friendship, which would, in turn, cause the whole conflict of the movie and alter the space-time continuum. It's just off the top of my head, but it's better than Copper joins a band and Todd becomes his bitch. Don't like it? Fine, someone else give me an idea. No one has a story? Come on, a 3-year-old can come up with something that fits better than this. Oh well. Now then, Fox and the Hound 2, let me show you what you should have been like. You see this movie? It took a long time to come out after the first one like you did, except it was good. It was consecutive. It had a good, relevant story and one hell of a plot. And it was better than the first one like a sequel should be. I mean, do you guys even know the plot of that movie? Damn! So yeah, you gotta be consecutive. Like Lord of the Rings or Balto. Speaking of Balto, why does everyone hate Balto 2? It's the best one in my opinion, but no, you guys have to like the poorly made third one instead. Come on guys, compared to the first two, Balto 3 was crap! The first two movies had a magical aspect to them, and actually had a purpose. All Balto 3 has is, I'm gonna help my son win an impossible race. Then he's gonna save me when I'm about to fall off a cliff. No, not good enough. I mean, I love Wings of Change regardless because I'm just a hardcore Balto fan, but it just really pisses me off that you guys are making bad decisions about what makes a good movie and what makes a kind of crappy movie. And then I know there are at least half of you saying, are you crazy? The first one is the best. Yes, I like it and think it is an amazing movie, but maybe it's a little simple and original for me. Maybe I want to see more than just sled dog races, something a bit deeper. Something that maybe couldn't happen in real life. Anyway, keeping with the hate thing, why does everyone hate the 3 newer Star Wars movies? You guys are like, oh, it's not from 1975, so it's crap. And you guys are like that about everything else, too. Movies, music, economy. Well, you're right about economy, but come on, those movies were great, guys. Come on, get your heads out of your asses. Alright, I've been going at this for about 5 minutes now. I guess it's time to wrap it up. So, to summarize, crap, good, no fucking clue, good, and everything else is pretty much amazing. So Disney, I hope you have heard this and that you learned your lesson and all. Who am I kidding? You guys are making Fox and the Hound 3 right now, aren't you?